What's up, internet? My name's Ori. Welcome back to the channel. It is Sunday, October 6th, day number 83 inside the Big Brother house. It was a slow one, I'm going to be honest with you, but I got some little fun notes for you guys anyway. Let's talk about that, plus all the intel drama and more from yesterday's live feeds. But first, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. You like this video, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. To give you guys a little recap, if you haven't been keeping up with everything going on after a bit of a back and forth vote between Chemo and Rubina, it was Chemo who was evicted, leaving Chelsie, MJ, Cam, and Rubina as our final four. Chelsie won HOH, securing her spot in the final three. She nominated Cam and MJ, but nominees are really only a formality in the final four. It's all about the veto, and MJ won the power of veto, securing her spot as well in the final three, meaning that either Cam or Rubina will be evicted by MJ. So, like I said, it was a slow day. We were kind of still waiting to see if we would get more information about what MJ's decision will be. Yesterday, we had a great opportunity to do it, but her microphone cut out. Mine as well. It was a whole thing. So we didn't actually get to hear much of that. Like I said, it was a slow day, and not too much really was going on. For the most part, lots of just time spent napping. They were talking about like non-related game chats, right? Just random things they were talking about. Eventually, though, card and board games were sent in, so they were playing them throughout the night, as well as they were all trying to get some outdoor time in, because they were also told that the backyard would be shutting down for good, since they do need to get ready for all of the HOH competitions. Now, MJ did tell Chelsie that she hasn't made her final decision yet. She's still kind of processing it. Chelsie said that she doesn't like how comfortable both Cam and Rubina seem to be. MJ said that, well, you know, at least Cam came to talk to her, right? She told him at the time she wasn't ready for one, right? She really wasn't feeling it at the time, but at least he came to talk to her. Rubina hasn't even approached MJ yet to even have the discussion. And she kind of knows that, you know what, no matter what, they're just going to lie to her, right? They're both going to tell to her face, like, hey, listen, we're going to take you to the final two. Like, if you keep me, I'm going to keep you. So she doesn't really even think that those conversations are going to be that productive for her or really give her any clarity on the decision. It's still just something that she has to kind of work through on her own. Chelsie did kind of try and push her agenda that Cam should stay over Rubina, since Rubina, you really have to start thinking about who you can beat in the end. And with Rubina, you have two locked in jury votes. This is something that I've mentioned on the channel as well multiple times, that even though we kind of think, oh, you know what, maybe Rubina probably doesn't have that big of a chance, he does have two locked in jury votes with T-Core and Chemo. Now, there is a chance actually that if it is Rubina versus Chelsie, T-Core and Chemo both actually still vote for Chelsie. They both were very big fans of her, but they were very close to Rubina. And usually the way the juries work, you vote for whoever you were closest to in the game, whoever you had the best relationship in the game. Very rarely is it actually like, well, this person was just a better player than this other person, and I like this other person more, but I'm going to vote for the gamer. No, you usually just vote for the person you like the most. If you like both people really well, then maybe some things start to come into play about who played the better game. But for the most part, if you're getting to the final two, you have the decision who you're sitting next to. Hopefully you're taking somebody you know you're going to beat. You're not going to have to worry about that. But they both kind of agreed that even if Rubina does have two locked in votes, it's unlikely she would win anyway to be able to get to the final two, because if she was in the final three, Chelsie and MJ are taking each other. Now, I don't know if this is still for real their actual plans, or this is just what they tell each other, but it does seem kind of likely that it could be for real, that the two of them will take each other to the end no matter what. I think this is fantastic for Chelsie. Goes along with everything she has been working for so far, that to have that everyone who is left is wanting to take her to the end, even though she would beat them in the end. For MJ, this is a raw deal. This is a situation where she would be loyal to somebody who really did, take her in the game, right? You have to give Chelsie all the credit in the world for bringing MJ over to her side and making her feel as close and trustworthy in her as she did. But for MJ, this is a situation where if you do win that final HOH and you take Chelsie with you, you're probably setting yourself up to lose. So it wouldn't be the best move for MJ, but actually it is still a good thing for her to push, even if that isn't her plan, so that Chelsie would also take her. Though I do think Chelsie would end up maybe taking Cam if it ends up being a thing where she gets the choice, but she wants to double down and also have MJ as well. But again, the way they talk to each other about taking each other to the end, it does seem like, at the very least on MJ's side, it does feel like it is very legitimate of a deal. Chelsie, like I said, she's been working towards this to make sure that everyone is in the position where they feel like they're going to take her to the final two with them. I think her big question mark is with Rubina. She's not 100% bought in that Rubina would take her and not MJ, which is why she's pushing Cam as the one who should be staying this week. But in preparation for all this, because she's still feeling good, she has started to prepare and practice her final speech already. And she's feeling that comfortable in doing it. She didn't like how comfortable Cam and Rubina were feeling already, but she's only in the final three and she's already starting to plan her final two speech. And really she goes on about, what she's going to say in it, right? Talking about how she was in alliances that all blew up and they started, going out one by one, having to play each week kind of with fresh eyes, and the game was shifting over and over. She was winning competitions, but had, the social influence to not hit the block really that much at all. So it was, just her really kind of getting ready for that moment. So I do have a very strong suspicion that that speech will be heard on finale night. I do think almost all the scenarios do end up with Chelsie in one of those final two chairs, whether she wins the final three HOH or whether she's taken there by MJ, Cam, potentially even Rubina as well. But I don't know 100% where everybody's heads are right now. But it does seem like, for the most part, all of them are leaning towards taking Chelsie with them to the end, which I think would be a terrible mistake for their games. I think Chelsie walks away with it pretty handily in almost all the voting scenarios. But what are you guys thinking about everything that's going on inside the house, about MJ's decision here on whether or not she should get rid of Cam or Rubina? Also, what do you think of her taking Chelsie to the end? Is that setting her up for failure? Let me know everything that you guys are thinking in the comments down below. Thank you guys all again so much for all the love and support you've given me here on this channel this season. We are in the end game now. We have tonight's episode, which will have HOH, nominations, and veto. No Wednesday episode. Thursday will be a normal timed episode, no extra hour or anything like that. And Thursday will be the final eviction before finale night. We'll then have Friday, which will be kind of the memory lane episode where they kind of look through moments in the season. And then, of course, Sunday will be finale night. We will be live on Thursday and Sunday for watch parties, so you're not going to want to miss that on this week. We do have our sponsor of Ori Moonwater. You can get more information on how to get your Ori Moonwater at the Ori Fund. Links in the description down below. Once again, my lawyers are telling me that no actual moon water will ever be distributed, and it is only just to support Oris all over the world. Thank you so much. Get your Ori moon water now. So we'll be live for those episodes. You're not going to want to miss that. We'll also be live one more time on Friday morning as well, kind of going over everything that happened in the eviction the night before. And kind of, I think we're going to use that Friday morning stream almost as like a kind of like a season overview. We're kind of going to go over almost week by week and kind of look at the game, look at each of who the final three will be. So Chelsie, MJ, and then either Cam or Rubina and kind of see what their games were like each week of the game. And I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So you're not going to want to miss that Friday morning live stream either. And just once again, I seriously cannot thank you guys for all the love and support. We were able to hit 15K subscribers this season. And that is just always a thing that kind of blows me away. I'm still shocked that even one person watches these silly videos every morning. So thank you guys all once again. And if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. Check out all of my socials in the description, pin comment down below, things like Twitter and Discord, great communities that we got over there. Also Kick and Twitch, which we'll be streaming a lot more on now that the season is wrapping up this week. Kind of want to get those streams up and running. Also, make sure you check out things like the Ori Fund. Get your Ori water. You know, look, you can spin it around. Look, you spin it around. Makes tornado. We got tornadoes. Moon water tornadoes. Did you know that you could do that? It's a thing you could do. You can get yours by going to the Ori Fund. Find out all the information. No actual moon water is being shipped anywhere. Don't expect any jars of water ever from Ori Fund. Anyway, thank you guys all once again for watching, and I will see you next time.
See? Yes. Aren't you glad you gave us cards? Yeah. Aren't you glad there's joy in this house again? I got the joy.